have you ever had one of those days? I mean, you've got these massive dreams, right? This fire inside you. But when you look at your actions, they just feel lazy. It's this super frustrating paradox. Well, today we're gonna flip that whole problem on its head with a framework we're calling How to Steal Ambition. So, does this hit home? You know you're capable of more. You want more, but you feel like you're just stuck in this loop of comfort, maybe a few excuses. You might have even called yourself lazy. But here's the thing. What if that label is just completely wrong? And boom, here it is. The big idea for this entire explainer. Laziness isn't some deep personality flaw. It's an environment problem. You're not broken. You might just be in the wrong place. Think about it. If success is contagious, then laziness has to be too. And we have to be really, really careful not to catch it. Okay, let's just get this straight right from the top. We're about to totally dismantle this myth that you are the problem. We're gonna start treating that feeling of laziness as a symptom of your surroundings, not some permanent part of who you are. It honestly boils down to something this simple. Who you are around and what you are around directly impacts your output. Your performance is basically a mirror, reflecting your proximity to other performers. So the real question is, how do we get into the right room? So if proximity is the key, how do we get it? Well, we don't just sit around and wait for an invitation. No way. We actively go and take it. This is our first heist. We are going to steal the proximity of high achievers to light a fire under our own ambition. And get this, there's hard data to back this up. A massive study, we're talking 58,000 hours of work, found that just sitting near a high performer, an A player, boosts your own output by 15%. But, and this is wild, sit next to a toxic worker, your performance plummets by a staggering 30%. They don't just slack off, they literally infect everyone around them. This goes way beyond the office. Research shows that where you live can swing your income by as much as a third. They call it economic connectiveness. You can have kids from the exact same background, but by age 35, they're making wildly different amounts of money. And the only big variable was the neighborhood they grew up in, your room, your zip code. It all matters. This right here perfectly breaks down the two mindsets you see everywhere. A players, they just want to win. So naturally, they surround themselves with other A players. But B players, they get insecure. They'd rather hang out with C players so they don't get outshone. So you have to ask yourself, which group are you building around you right now? Listen, you don't need to outwork everybody. Just focus on these three. Number one, outwork the version of you from yesterday that wanted to give up. Number two, find the person who has what you want, study them, and then just do 10% more. And number three, my favorite, quietly outwork the person who is just waiting for you to fail. Let their doubt be your fuel. All right, let's move on to our second heist. Proximity isn't just about people. It's also about your physical space and your daily routines. So it's time to build systems that make success the path of least resistance. You ever walk into a messy room and feel like you can't even think straight? Well, there's actually a scientific name for that. It's called cortex overwhelm. Your brain is literally using up its precious energy trying to process all the junk around you, which leaves way less power for the stuff you actually need to do. And the effect is huge. I mean, research from Princeton suggests a messy desk can make you 45% less productive. 45%. Just from physical clutter. It's a simple equation. A clean desk helps create a clean brain, which leads to clean work. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? Before you try to tackle these huge world-changing problems, start by taking control of your immediate environment. You have to assert your will on your own space before the world's chaos asserts its will on you. So how do we actually do this? With dead, simple rituals that build discipline. Don't let your phone be the first thing you see in the morning. Stick it in another room. Make it impossible to miss your gym clothes. Literally lay them out so you trip on them. Tidy your desk for just 5 minutes when you start and end your day. And hey, pair something you dread doing with something you love, like listening to a great album while you grind through emails. And this is just so critical to understand. Your goals are fantastic, but they're not always enough. It's your reliable, repeatable systems that carry you through when your motivation inevitably disappears. Your system is your safety net. Okay, we've stolen proximity, we've built our systems, now it's time for the masterstroke. Heist number 3 is all about assembling a specialized crew to put everything into hyperdrive. This is a massive, massive mindset shift. I want you to stop asking, how do I do this? And start asking, who can help me do this? Or even better, who has already done this? Finding the right people is the ultimate life hack. It's the ultimate shortcut. So here it is, your essential crew. First, you need the mentor. This is the person who's already been where you're trying to go. They're your shortcut. Then you need the investor. They provide the leverage, trading money for time so you can move faster. And finally, you need the operator. This is the doer, the person who turns your brilliant ideas in a Google Doc into a real thing. That's your wealth triangle. Okay, the heist is almost complete. You've stolen ambition, you've built your systems, you've assembled your crew. But now comes the final, most critical phase, the getaway. This is all about protecting what you've built from all the people who will, consciously or unconsciously, try to drag you back down. And you know, this can be a tough pill to swallow. Most people don't actively want you to fail, but they also don't really want to see you win, especially if your success is a painful mirror, showing them that they've been standing still. So what's the play? You have to treat your emissions like valuable company stock. You wouldn't just hand out shares to anyone on the street, right? You only give them to people who've proven they're going to invest in you, with their support, their advice, their positive energy. You don't need a big circle. You need a sharp one. And this is really the final evolution of this whole idea. Proximity, being in the right room, that gets you in the game. But alignment is what wins the championship. A small, sharply aligned team that protects you and pushes you is infinitely more powerful than being in a huge room full of people who are just there. So there you have it. The blueprint is yours. The only question left is the one you see right now. Seriously, take a second and think about it. Who is in your room? Who is really in your corner? And who do you need to recruit for your crew?